I feel like a fool. I feel like a fool. Cause I talked about this before. I've been talking about this on my channel for years. I talked about it years ago. Listen, Sony didn't want to give Marvel Spider-Man. They didn't want to give him No! That's our character. That's what Sony said. That's our character cinematically. But we sold the merchandising rights because we needed money. But guess what? That is our character. The reason why they got into the deal was because they was back into a rock and a hard place. They didn't obliterated, desecrated the whole Spider-Man brand. You know, we got a made Spider-Man 2 doing just, it did not do well critically, but guess what? We making some money. But then these emails leak out. All this stuff, Spider-Man is in disarray, fans are pissed. Guess what? We're going to do this Marvel deal because the Marvel Cinematic Universe is blowing up. We get Spider-Man in that universe. Guess what? You repair our brand. You make Spider-Man the man that everybody want to see. And guess what we going to do? We're going to take him out. And, we're going to just make our own movies using the actors that we already pay for because we pay for the movies. So technically, this is all ours to begin with. And the general public, they won't know a thing. They won't know anything. They won't know that this Spider-Man with the same actors telling the same story isn't going to be associated with your Marvel Cinematic Universe. And we're going to make all the money. And guess what? We don't have to cut any checks. We don't have to listen to anyone, even though we already didn't listen to anyone, because at the end of the day, we were the ones cutting the checks. It was our franchise. That's what Sony is doing. They bring a Tom Holland. Come back to the Sony. Come back to the Sony gates. And we're going to continue the story. We're going to do our thing. The Sony said they know. They learned from Kevin. They know what Kevin does. Kevin Feige. They got it. So they about to do it. Y'all, this is crazy, dog. That means next movie is going to be Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man homeless because Spider-Man ain't got no home no more because he not with Marvel. He back with Sony or he not. You know, Aunt May, she ain't really got no more money because she ain't with Happy Hogan no more. It's probably going to be a little bit of a time jump, dog. But then we gonna have Venom probably introduced in there or Morbius or they're gonna, because now they're making their own universe. What Sony wants to do, think about it like this, alright? Sony, they got into this deal because the Spider-Man character was terrible and they needed some money. You know, they made $1 billion. $1 billion off of Far From Home. This is the first Spider-Man movie to make over $1 billion. And guess what? This is also the highest grossing film in Sony's entire filmography. So, Sony like, yo, wait a minute. Hold on. You mean to tell me we can make $1 billion a film? Oh! You see what I'm talking about? You see what they doing? They like, we're going to make $1 billion a film. Oh! We doing that. So we making our own universe. We got top-notch actors, top-name actors to be in our film because we are Sony, and it's gonna continue. Michael Keaton coming back, Jared Leto coming back, everybody coming back. They gonna get a big actor to play Norman Osborn. They gonna do the thing. They want to literally make their own universe. I'm talking about Spider-Man movies every year, if not 2 a year. You're gonna have an animated movie. Then you're gonna have a live action movie. Then you're gonna have it's gonna be Spider-Man out the wazoo. Now I know what you're saying. I know what you're thinking. You're gonna go there. Is it gonna be bad? I don't know. I have no idea. No one knows. Is Sony going to like ruin the Spider-Man character? Are they going to ruin the property? Now we got Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which people are like, yeah, this is the best Spider-Man movie of all time, you know, and that was Sony. That had nothing to do with Marvel. So there's possibly hope, but Spider-Man movie every year, like, and I think about DC, how they tried to play catch up. You know, we gotta be like Marvel, yeah, instead of them doing their own thing, which was what they're doing now. Yo, I got a video on that coming too, but like, I think in order for them to be successful, Sony needs to do its own thing. They need to hire people that care about the character, you know, keep the suits away from it and do their own thing. Do not emulate Marvel. Do not emulate that. Just do your own thing, telling a story with the Spider-Man mythos, Spider-Man universe. Just don't try to emulate, because if they emulate, you know, we gotta we gotta this movie, and a team up movie. You know, you don't have to do that. You can do different things. You can do a whole bunch of different things. I really hope that Sony has learned. I hope that they have learned. Because Marvel ultimately, you know, they don't care about the deal. They don't care. Because honestly, the way they look at it is, well, you know, if anything happens to you, we're gonna get our character back anyway. So whatever, you wanna go mess around with the character, because if anything happens, we get the character. And also, guess what? Every time you make a Spider-Man movie, our toys get bought. And Spider-Man makes more money than any other toy combined. Like, yo, so it's fine. It's fine. Make your little crappy movies. That's what Marvel's like. That's what Disney's like. And Sony, all they got is Spider-Man movies. They don't have the television. They don't have the merchandise. So all they got is Spider-Man. And Spider-Man literally would, if they want to make $1 billion a movie, $1 billion more a movie. That's what they want to do. Will they get there? It depends on the quality. It depends on the fan reception. The general public will not know that the next Spider-Man movie is not connected to the MCU. And I think that there's a lot of things that Sony can do with the Spider-Man character, this Spider-Man character that's already been established that we don't even know, because we don't know. We weren't in the rooms. We don't know the contracts and laws, but I think there are things that they can do that people believe that they cannot do. The Spider-Man films that have come out, Sony paid for them, okay? Sony paid for them, so those are Sony films. So I don't know, man, but I think we can hang it up. I think Spider-Man is back to Sony, and I think Sony, they didn't want to renew the deal. And I think back to my old videos, I've talked about it a little bit. You know, Sony's hand was forced. They didn't want to do this. They did it. They're like, all right, you know what? Fine. Repair the brand, and then we're going to get them back. And thank you very much. We're going to make our money. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But I do think we're going to get all the films that have been announced. All of them. I'm talking about Silver and Black. I'm talking about a Kraven the Hunter. Heck, I think they even gonna do a Norman Osborn movie, because look, you cast a big actor to play Norman Osborn, people are gonna go see it. People are going to go see it. So it's just a matter of time. Now we wait. You know, I was waiting to see if we would get any extra information, if anything, because, you know, there are rumors. You know, Marvel and Disney are working it out. They're working it out. It's going to be announced. Nothing's been announced, except for the fact that, you know, Spider-Man is out. And I think that's where we are, which is unfortunate. But Sony will continue the MCU Spider-Man. Yep, Sony will continue the MCU Spider-Man. So, that's all I have to say about that. What do you all think? Conversation, comment section. Yo, I got a video coming out talking about Spider-Man PS4 and this. Why does he always have to, it doesn't matter. Why does he have to always know the villains? Like, why is it the only person, this man got powers and his cousin gotta get superpowers and be a villain? Or his mentor why everybody gotta be connected to him? That don't make sense. That's not how comics are. But that's another video. That's a whole nother video. We got a bunch of videos. I got a Venom video coming out. I got a Joker video. Yo, it's about to go down. But anyway, I am your boy Venom 2 Million, and I want to thank you all for watching. And I don't know what to say. Peace, like button, subscribe, all that. Peace. Hey, peace. Have a good one, y'all. Peace.